one of the things, right, we see a lot of, and I think you see it with people leaving group practices and going solo and burnout group practice owners who are tired of Change Healthcare and blah 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 blah, oh, we're just going to go private pay, right? So do you have opinions or even observations on practices that take private pay, practices that have a more diversified payer mix? What happens in a recession to these different
Yeah,
practices? What's your
yeah.
take on commercial
Um,
insurance, private pay, Medicaid, all that?
Depending on the market, private pay practice in, Washington, D.C. in a very, business government area, or maybe not this week, but versus, Middle Tennessee, those are going to be very different, right?
Mhm.
So in a big city, DC, New York, LA, San Francisco, you're going to see a lot of generalist private pay practices. They do great. In other areas that are maybe where maybe private pay isn't as accessible, we'll see more private pay practices be very specialized, right? If you
Mhm.
only work with children with OCD, great. Like you can then warrant that out of pocket fee, right? And that higher fee. But just for generalists, like people are going to go use their insurance.
Yeah.
So you can definitely make good money as a private pay practice can expect to be closer to that 25% range and the 20 to 25 if they're doing things right, right? They are still victims sometimes of overpaying clinicians, of not, just spending unlimited dollars on marketing and not really looking for ROI. So they can still overspend in a lot of areas, but they're typically the first hit in a recession as well,
Mhm.
right? So there's
Yeah.
kind of all of those balancing pieces where I mean, it definitely can work, but you're always spending more money on marketing 100% of the time.